Nick Smith Jr. joining us, as you can see. I know it's an exciting time, Nick, as we've got our Kevin McPherson with us as well. You're weeks away from reporting here on campus. You got a lot of exciting stuff ahead of you. And so, as you look ahead and getting closer and closer to stepping on campus and really being a part of the Arkansas Razorback basketball team as they get ready for the upcoming year, how excited are you to get that going?
Well, first, it's very exciting, especially to, just be a part of, the Arkansas Razorback family. I'm a part of it now, but, it's going to be even more, exciting as I step on campus and actually be a student there and, just coming in and, I'm just very excited to interact with everyone. I'm pretty sure everyone is excited to interact with me. And, just going in there, just having a good college year, man, and hopefully what the future holds, that's what it's going to be. So.
Yeah, well, I know you've got a lot ahead of you. I know Kevin has got some exciting things to ask you about as well. So I'm now going to pass the baton over to Kevin to keep it going.
Nick,
What's up, my guy?
man, we're talking about this time frame, man. It's the end of the month. You take that next step, and you've been a busy man. I want to talk about some of the busyness because you have soared. You were always a five-star in my mind going back to eighth grade, but this last year when you go back to Peach Dam, in July last year, and the arc of where you've come since then as one of the top players of the country. But, it's for a lot of players, there's a ceiling, and you seem to have just continued to raise that ceiling on a daily basis. And even now that we're into May, and McDonald's All-American, Nike Hoop Summit, where you're representing Team USA, Jordan Brand Classic, you're the MVP, big game there. And then you look at some of these mock drafts. The most recent update from ESPN has you as the top player in the 2022 class, coming out at number 3 overall in a year's time. So there's a lot of stuff. Some of it's been played out. Some of it will play out. And like you said, you're excited to get on campus and get that started. But talk a little bit about, is it surreal? What is it like to be the top rated player, not only in this class for the Razorbacks, but when you look at it historically for the Razorbacks, being the top rated player of all time in a program that's had a proud program and a lot of rich tradition and success?
Well, it's going back to, even where I came from, the journey I've even been on, it's kind of been, like a kind of like a blur, because like when you're in the moment, it's like you just living in the moment. You're not really thinking, how, everything might turn out, and you just, everything you worked on, it just comes out in the light. And, just I don't know, man. It's just being a part of that, being, who I am personally, and just being true to myself, representing my family well, and the last name in the back of my jersey. It's kind of been, surreal, like as you said, like, every day I wake up, I give God thanks, and I give my parents, all the respect. I go out by my day, trying to get better each and every day. Not only for basketball, just other stuff outside of basketball as well, because I'm gonna have a lot of opportunities, outside of the game of basketball. But the main goal is still the main goal, and I'm just trying to, like I said, just try to get better every day, and grow my mind each and every day.
When we talk about that climb, that chart climbing, you're reaching the pinnacle now. You're going to be number one in 247 Sports release. We're going to put this out tomorrow after that happens, but you're going to be the number one player in the country according to 247 Sports. Your top 2 or 3 with the other one, Sports Illustrated number 2, Rivals number 2, ESPN number 3. I've been saying for a while, I think you're the top player in the country, regardless of class, but you're now going to take that next step and be number one in your class. Talk just a little bit about that, because you've had so much, like I said, so much praise nationally, but to take that top step, what does that feel like for you?
For me, honestly, when the great Eric Boston told me that I was going to be number one, it was kind of like it was kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie, because coming from being the when I was a sophomore, I had a lot of work to do. I still have a lot of work to do, but coming from a sophomore, I was in the 50s, 60s area. You know, then being a top player in my class, all of a sudden my senior year, it just see all the work I put in, just all the, blood, sweat, and tears, just coming in. And, man, it's been a good journey, man. But, at the end of the day, I still gotta get better each and every day, come in college ready to compete in practice. That's what starts, it starts with me in practice, just trying to get a winning season and just trying to, go far in the tournament. And, that's been on my mind lately. So
Well, you're definitely bringing a big bag to Arkansas, and I think the ball's going to be in your hands. I think people are going to find out too what I've known and what some of the people I'm talking behind the scenes that cover this nationally, how good you are off the ball on offense, catch and shoot. We saw a lot of that at that Jordan Brand Classic MVP performance. I want you to talk about that 27 points to lead in that game, but you were 5 of 7 from three. I think 3 of those were off catch and shoot when you were off the ball. And then, of course, your ability to facilitate and make plays at both ends on both sides of the ball. These are the reasons why you continue to climb and grab this notice. But I wanted to ask you about this because you're doing these things, not just putting up stats, you're going against the best of the best. So what's going through your mind when you're on the court out there, putting up those kind of numbers and bringing home MVP hardware from Chicago?
Well, when I go out there, man, I just try to have fun. That's basically what all it comes down to. Just being honored to be a part of that type of history, and especially bringing home the MVP. I just tried to, my dad tell me like, because he used to be, I'd be so hard on myself. It's kind of like I don't enjoy the time me being there. Before I went on those camps. He just told me before he dropped me off at the airport, just go have fun, just be you. And he was telling me like, if you just be you, like, there's nobody that can really mess with you. And, I kind of took that to heart. I've been, what I'm saying, just doing everything I've been working on, not really forcing anything, just playing my game. And, that really helped me a lot, coming in, I have my confidence is at all time high. Didn't really stress if I missed a shot. Didn't really stress if I made a mistake. Everybody make mistakes. I just try to get it back on. Make on the other end, on the defensive end, or coming back on the offensive end, just trying to make it up. So, just little stuff like that, man. Just going out there having fun and just being true to myself. It's kind of it was kind of a big deal for me during those times when I was playing on a national scale at McDonald's and USA and Jordan. So
Well, look, this is something when I would talk about you as a player, we could talk about skill and talent, your length, your athleticism, your diversity as a player, as a scorer. I think you're an alpha scorer, but I think you're an alpha facilitator too. You literally can play different ways and blend it in all into one game to set yourself apart. But I think there's something else there. The energy level you consistently play with, you definitely have the clutch gene. We can go back and look at all the game winners and tight spots. But you play with not only competitive desire, but a competitive desire to win and be at the top. Talk about winning, because talent and rankings and all these things are great. But I think a part of why you're enjoying that is because you play to win. I'm not saying other guys don't, but you seem to have the ability to take that to even another level.
Yeah, man. First, it starts in the house. It's 5 people in here, always doing something competitive. It's either we playing a game, it was either we playing 1-on-1 on the Fisher Price goal. We're trying to see who gets to the door fast. Just little stuff like that, man. It's always been around that type of environment. Growing up in Jacksonville, growing up in the neighborhood, playing against older guys all the time. Like one of the Razorbacks now, Devontae Davis. He used to beat me up when I was young. He can't beat me up now, but just going against that every single day, it's really helped me today, looking back at it, because, I really hate to lose. And, I just want to see everybody succeed, man. I just want to, go out there and give it my all. If I lose and if I know we give it our all, I'll be fine with that. I won't be fine with losing, but, at the end of the day, if I feel like if I lost, I know I didn't really give it, all I had, or my team to give it all I had. I'm gonna be pretty upset at it, because I know what we can do. I know what my team can do, but I just like to win, man. That's all it just comes down to. I'm a very competitive guy. It just comes from my background. And, if you know, that's all I'm gonna say. So.
Well, man, look, I'm going to circle back to these all-star events because you got multiple opportunities to play with some future Hogs, two more 5 stars. We talked about your ranking being unprecedented individually, but as a class, a top 2 class in the country, I think it's the best class. But it's got an argument for the best class, whether everyone agrees with me or not. It's right there in the conversation. So you played with some of these guys in the past month, Jordan Walsh, Anthony Black, who you helped secure during the McDonald's All-American Game event the day before the actual game at the Powerade Jam Fest. But talk about helping recruit Black and then getting to play with these guys in different events in the last few weeks as you now get ready to transition to campus.
Well, it was kind of me, Jordan, Anthony. It was kind of organic. We just kind of got close over those times. I honestly feel like if we didn't connect how we did, during that time, I feel like Anthony Black would have made another decision, which was cool with us, because what I'm saying, we want everybody to make the best decision for themselves. But I felt like it got real comfortable for him, especially the fans been wanting him. Coach Musk, is very high on him. We just got very close, and I told him what was up with us. I told him what was up with me. Jordan opened up, to him, and we got very close as a friendship. Other than basketball, I don't really think it had anything to do with basketball because we all know that we can play the game of basketball. It's just how are we going to play basketball? That just comes with the system we're going to be in next year. But going in and practicing McDonald's, we saw how we competed. We just came together and it was like imagine us doing that. You know what I'm saying? Versus with 20,000 people in the stands. There's no way people are going to score 50 points on us. So that's the type of mindset we had, and we just. When he made the decision, he came in my room. It was very quiet and kind of weird. And then he got on the phone and was saying, he was committed to Arkansas. It was kind of like a good moment for him. I was very happy for him. Then that's when he made the decision at Jam Fest. So I feel like we just got a good bond. That's what you need, especially if you want to win. So
that's a great story. It really gives an insight to how some of that played out in your perspective. Something also interesting. You guys come to campus in a few weeks, but you're going to have another opportunity to get better together before it counts. I know Arkansas is planning to have a summer exhibition tour. The plan is to get games in Spain and Italy, 10 days in early August. How excited are you about that? You have your passport, by the way.
Yeah, man. My mom was stressing about me getting that passport, but I knew coming in. Much was telling us, on my recruitment visit, that we was going somewhere to play out of the country. It just gives us more time to get used to each other. Give us more time to, bond with each other, so about time, the first game come, we already be used to, Coach Musk's system and, the role playing. Because, see, this year, it was kind of different because they didn't get the opportunity to, play games before that. So, it was kind of rusty, but, when stuff got going, and the season went how they went. But, this year we got a little heads up on stuff and, we're just trying to come in and, try to put some stuff in early. So about time we start playing, we'll know, what we need to do to win.
Yeah, I think there are fans of basketball in Spain and Italy. They're going to get a up close and personal view, and they're going to see it, or whether these are future pros maybe in a year. That's got to be exciting for you guys. You've also got Maui Invitational in November, so you get to go to Hawaii. This could be a really big freshman year for you guys, not only in terms of basketball, but some of these experiences you're going to put together in your portfolio on your resume.
I mean, yeah. I believe the tournament's in Hawaii, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, just having I used to watch, Duke and Gonzaga go at it. I used to watch Auburn and Duke go at it. Hopefully we get a chance to play Duke again. I'm trying to get back. So, but having a chance to, be a part of that, just me watching it on TV when I was younger, just wanted to play. the game of basketball and on a college level, especially just being a part of that. It's going to be surreal. But as we get in the moment, we're definitely going to try to win the tournament. So,
All right. You got some big stuff coming up. You signed a big NIL deal with Clutch, the top agency in basketball, LeBron. I mean, we go down the list, but you've got a big opportunity coming up. Tell Hog fans what you're about to do, how long you're going to be gone, and who you're going to be in the gym with for a while.
you talking about for my college season?
No, I'm talking about with Clutch and your workouts coming up here in about a
Oh,
week or
yeah.
so.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I signed with Clutch. Rich is my guy. Lucas is my guy. I know a lot of guys in there. I'm supposed to be going to LA here shortly next week. To go train with the greats. I think. I mean, I don't want to say their names because everybody gonna go ballistic, but just going in, just being a part of that. Just learning stuff from those top level guys. I'm kind of gonna be like a kid in a candy store, just picking up knowledge and just bringing it back to to Arkansas. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be bigger than what people might think it is, but it's gonna help me a lot. And just trying to get ready for for the season.
Speaking of the season, with all the prep work, maybe the summer tour and everything before it even counts, give me some idea. Give me a prediction. Talk to me about where you see this as a lot of newcomers. We know Mussett went in that portal, by the way, and got 4'6'9" guys almost immediately. Said, Nick, I'm going to surround you with this, throw it over the rim, do whatever you got to do, but we're going to put some size out here with you in athleticism and length. But talk about maybe your vision and where you see this team possibly being at the end of the year, because you haven't even gotten to the start, I know, but where it might finish.
Uh, Kevin. I'm not really the type of guy to just give. I like to work for my stuff. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully, my goal. I've been talking to my dad about this ever since I committed. Arkansas ain't been to the Final Four in a long time. That's some. I want to get to, because I feel like if I get to the Final Four, there's no way I'm gonna let us lose. That's just my my natural instinct, because on a big stage, for some reason I always play well, and just trying to get there, man. But at the end of the day, like I said before, nothing is guaranteed, nothing is promised. We got to go in and work for it. There's other good teams out here that want the same thing. We just have to be different. We have to be we have to buy into what coach Muss has for us, because he's one of the, if not the best coach in the country in college basketball. So we just have to go in and buy into the team and buy into what we have on that team, and hopefully just try to get like a lot of wins this year and hopefully get far in the tournament.
Well, man, Nick, I appreciate your time.
Yeah.
You sat down with us and went through a lot, man. When you're at the level you're at right now, there's a lot coming at you. Probably people with requests every day. I'm sure this isn't your first interview today, but look, we appreciate the time. It's just a few weeks away. I know Hog fans can't wait to see you and the rest get on campus for year 400 Muss, back-to-back Elite Eights. I think you guys can build on that. But good luck, man. Good luck with everything you got going on before that, because I know it's a lot. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
Nick,
sir.
enjoy these next couple weeks. We'll see you on the hill, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.